Did you know there's a tag team out there that can almost guarantee success for you? You want to find out more? Stay tuned. Hey, Frank Thomas here from Wealth Generation Strategies, and today we're going to be talking about what I call the tag team of success. The tag team of success is persistence and consistency. Kind of rhymes too, but it really didn't mean to happen that way. But let's see why I think this is really important. Another way to put it is this is a great tag team because it's better said as it's important to have an attitude of consistent persistence. What does that mean? What that means is you're being consistent. In other words, you're not up one day and down the next, good worker one day, bad worker the next. You're always being consistent. You're always being dependable is another word for this, because people begin to trust you if you show consistency. Let me give an example of where consistency is so important, and I think it's important in all things. Let's say you go to McDonald's. I'm not saying that they're the best burger in the world, but I can tell you, regardless of where in the world you go, that burger, if you get a Big Mac, it's going to be pretty much identical because they have this recipe of consistency. They try to make sure that everything is consistent. Now, there's always small deviations. There's always things that taste a little different. The bread's a little different. But I remember when I went to a McDonald's in Germany, like when I lived in Germany when I was younger, I went in and had a Big Mac, and I was like, oh, taste at home. I had the fries. Oh, I remember this. This is what it's supposed to taste like. Yes, this is great. They based their success upon consistency. You need to base your success upon your consistency as well. Whatever job you do, consistently get better. Now let's look at the tag team here. Let's say you add persistence into your formula of consistency. You become consistently persistent. When you become persistent, what's happening is you're not letting off of the gas pedal. You're always pushing things a little bit. You're being persistent. You're making sure you get things done. You're making sure that you are getting a little more education. You're being persistent. And I dare say you can change that word and say you're also being intentional. You're being intentional about your success. Being persistently consistent is being intentional about being successful. And it will show in what you do. It'll show in your attitude, even in your dress. Like I find that don't show up to work in a suit one day and ripped jeans and dirty shirt and unshaven the next. You're going to confuse a lot of people doing that. If you showed up every day in ripped jeans, they kind of get an idea where you're at. But if you show up in a suit, keep wearing that suit, is what I'm saying. So make sure that you have this attitude of consistent persistence. Now, another thing will happen is if you decide to be really persistent and consistent, what happens is you're going to foster an attitude of either failing fast or succeeding even faster. I believe that it's really important that when you kind of dive into the pool, dive in with your whole body. Don't dive in with the finger, dive in with the whole body. It's a little tough just to dive in with the finger, but go all in. Get into it, make it happen, and have the attitude, I'm either gonna fail fast or I'm gonna succeed even faster. It sounds kind of negative to say to fail fast, but believe it or not, the route to success is paved with the stones of failure, with the stones of mistakes, with the stones of no. The faster you pave that road, the faster you get to the place called success. Fail fast. I've heard this said 100 different ways, and I have adopted it to my heart, and I try very hard to fail fast. I would rather try, than to go, yeah, I don't know, and I'm not going to do it anyhow. No, get it done, make it happen. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter video because really there's not much I can embellish upon this one, but it's really important. I think this is one that should be in the books because it's a really important concept to understand. And I have a really good bonus for you, so stick tuned for the bonus because I think it's something you want and going to hear. Before I get to the bonus though, I'm going to ask, I always ask, have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, subscribe, give me a like. Tell me that you're there so I know that you're enjoying these videos and you're getting value from them. But let's get into our bonus. Persistence and consistency is important. I'm not devaluing that concept, but you need a plan. when you're making progress. You need to have a plan on where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to get there and you might not like where you end up. So make sure that you're always building a plan and foster that plan and feed that plan and be consistently persistent to that plan. And now you know exactly where you're going, roughly how long it should take you to get there, and what you're going to end up with when you get there and where you're going to be. So make sure you do all these things. And before you disappear on me today, I got another video showing up right now, and it talks about what is a job really worth? Something you should go check out. I'll see you over there. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.